Hi, I'm Jo from Lisdale Fitness, Pilates and Yoga. Today's session is a lovely soothing session, about 35 minutes for sensitive low backs. So all you'll need is nothing if you don't want it. If you'd like a little bit of support, can be really nice. Don't worry, but if you have a bolster, great. If you don't, a pillow will be just as good. If you have any yoga blocks, they can be handy, but again, don't worry if not. It's not a jazzy session, it's nice and chilled. And if you have a yoga strap, that can be useful. If not, a bathrobe belt or a normal belt will be fine. But don't worry at all if you don't have those or you're on your mat and you just want to get started, no worries. So we are going to come into supported reclining butterfly. So if you do have a bolster or pillows, then just put that, at the top of your mat. And then just going to get your lower back right to the edge there. And we're just going to lie down on that bolster with your feet together. Make sure your back feels comfortable and supported. And the blocks, if you should need them, you can have underneath your thighs like that. Just so you feel like, the feet aren't the knees aren't hanging, that you feel like you've got a bit of support there. You don't have to, but if you find that comfortable, go ahead and you can do that now. So we're just going to be here for a few minutes. So about 5 minutes. So let's place one hand on your belly, one hand on the chest, if that feels comfortable. Just take a moment to get yourself nice and comfortable here. Now we're going to do some breathing. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in. I'll just give you a little heads up. We're going to breathe in for 6, pause for 2 and breathe out for 8. If that makes you feel a bit panicky, not to worry, just shorten the breath in and keep the out breath nice and long, okay? So we're going to now take a nice deep breath in. Pause for 1, 2, and exhale for 8. And again, breathing in for 6. Pause for 2, and out for 8. Keep going with that. Just notice your body beginning to melt over the bolster and just soften a little bit. Gently just take your hands to the outside of the legs and close them. And just roll to one side and take the bolster to one side. We're going to come now into Bananasana. We're going to take on the lovely banana shape here. So just going to bring your hip, left hip, just inside the mat on the left side. And don't worry about the head, that just stays where it is. And then just bring your legs over towards the right bottom corner of the mat. Or if you're lying on a carpet, just take your legs as far to the right as they can, but try not to roll to one side. So try to keep the left hip down. And then you're just going to lift up your head and gently take that over to the right as much as it wants to go without forcing or causing yourself any pain. And then bring your arms behind you and place the right hand over the left wrist. So you're taking on a little bit of a banana shape, and imagine the arms are the top of the banana stalk and the bottom part, the legs are the bottom of the banana. So there's no special way you have to lay, just get into the pose in a way that feels good for you and your body, that you don't feel any pain. It's quite a gentle release all down that left side. And if after a while you feel quite comfortable, feel free to position your left foot, hook it over your right ankle, but you don't have to, okay? So just turn that head to the right, if that feels good. Take a deep breath in, we'll be here for about 3 minutes, and slowly exhale. Any problems with the shoulder, feel free to bring one arm or both arms down. Never sit through or, force yourself through any pain. Just notice that left side and how that's feeling for you. Just noticing the sensations, turning your attention to anything that's going on the left side of your body, right from the armpit, or the shoulder, the armpit, the ribs, all the way down to the QL on the left side. So good. Wonderful. Just relax your arms down by your side. Bring those feet back to the middle. And now this time, bend your knees and just take your hips. You push down with your feet and slightly lift your hips up if that's manageable for you. Over to the right edge of the mat. And we're going to do the same on this side. So we'll bring your legs over to the left, just not to strain, but just where you feel like they can go. We want to keep the legs together. So we don't want one leg to be right over there and one leg to be there. So keep the legs together. Imagine the shape of a banana, doesn't split at the bottom. And then we're going to bring that head over to the left, unless it's gone off and moldy, of course. And then we're going to bring the arms back and then take hold of the right wrist with your left hand and just roll your head to the left. And like before, if it feels a bit much, just back off a little bit with those legs and head and reduce the arch in your right side if you need to. And if you have any pain in the shoulder, just relax those arms or one arm by your side, no problem. And if you would like and you feel good, you could do it now or halfway through to hook your right foot over your left ankle, if that feels good for you. So take a deep breath in to kind of land in the pose. Deep breath in through the nose. And slowly exhale, letting go. We're not trying to force anything or make anything happen. And this pose is quite gentle. It's not a big sensation. So just noticing the subtleness of this pose and what that brings to your body and your mind. Take a last deep breath in, and then as you exhale, release the arms. If you've had your leg crossed, release that, and just gently shuffle your body back into the middle of the mat. Take your time. And then just bring your knees into the chest. You gently give them a hug. Just neutralize the spine. Don't have to bring them right in if they feel uncomfortable. Just take your time and just let your legs come in wherever they want to. So we're not going to shove them right in and then we cause ourselves pain. Just everything is gentle. Just noticing any tension, just ease it off. And then we're going to bring the legs down and we're going to roll over onto our front and set ourselves up for Sphinx, which is wonderful for the low back and the spine. So we're just going to get our arms in front of us. If you find, being up on your forearms is just a bit too much for your back, completely understandable. You could always bring your arms further forwards or just stay in resting belly pose with your arms on top of each other and your head down. And just keep those shoulders down. And that might well be enough for you. And that's still good at doing it the world of good. So you don't have to be doing it perfectly or doing everything exactly as I'm doing it in order for it to be effective. If you need to lower it or bring the arms out a bit, that's what your body needs, and that's great. Otherwise, arms down in front of you, shoulders, so you want your elbows just below your shoulders or just in front, and your pelvic bone heavy on the mat, legs about hip distance, so not too wide. But again, if you need to, do it, if that works for your body, do it. I'm like your guide, and your body is your teacher. So your body will tell you, yes, no, this is good, no, that's not so good. So we're just going to gently separate the shoulder blades and just gently pull the skin on your arms. Allow the weight of your body to just rest into the elbows and just gently maybe tightening the buttocks, the glutes, just so you don't crunch in the back. And just gently drop the head. If that feels a bit heavy in the head, you can make a pyramid with your arms and rest the weight of your head on your thumbs in between the eyebrows. And that can feel nice, and that can actually help you to relax. So if you'd like to do that, you can do that. And just let the body lengthen. So we're imagining you've got a piece of string tied or attached to each collarbone. And imagine someone above you gently lifting and pulling the pieces of string upwards. And they feel that length in the front of the body. Now just allow your body to be here. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. No forcing or crunching in the back. And every now and again your body might sink. So just checking in that your chest hasn't collapsed. Gently on the next exhale, fold your arms on top of each other and rest your head down onto your arms. If you like to, you could turn your head to the left and bring the left knee up the side of your body. If that doesn't feel so good for you, that's totally fine. Just stay with your legs behind you. And slide that left leg down if you have that left leg up. Otherwise, just staying as you are and roll your head to the right, bring the knee up. Then we're going to pop the hands under the shoulders, gently come up as we come into child's pose. So if you have a pillow or a bolster, it can be lovely to have that support underneath your chest. You just bring your knees a bit wider than hips if you can, big toes touching, and just place that bolster underneath your chest as you sink your hips back. And allow your head to just turn to one side. If that feels a bit much on the shoulders and the shoulders want a bit of a rest, you can just bring them in or just have them by your side like that, or just bring them in a little bit so that either side of the bolster, whichever feels good for you. We'll be here for about 3 minutes. Just gently coming back up onto all fours. Keep a cushion or your pillow or bolster there, just in front of your body. This time we're going to have the knees parallel to each other. And just keeping the knees underneath the hips as you just keep that bolster or cushion or pillow, whatever you have, that support underneath your chest. You don't have to have it there, but it can be really nice to just support the chest and bring the floor up to meet you, and just rest out the arms in front of you and allow the chest to drop. Tuck the toes under and just take a deep breath in and slow breath out. So we're keeping the hips over the knees, feeling that across the back. If that feels a bit much on your arms or your shoulders, feel free to bring one arm or both arms in, no worries. And enjoy the deep, deep release across the middle of the spine, the back. A place that doesn't really get touched much. If you want more, you could bring your chin, like your mouth, to your mat. You might place a towel there or whatever you need. For me, that feels a bit much on my shoulders, so I'm just going to stick to my forehead being down. And my nose always gets a little bit blocked when I'm in this position, so excuse me for breathing through my mouth. I literally can't breathe through my nose. So let's just breathe whichever way you can. See if it's possible for you to notice the tension. And just maybe drop the chest a little. Maybe it doesn't, that's okay. Now gently just bring yourself, knees closer together, bring yourself back into child's pose, just for a moment, just to release the back, and just bring your arms in supine. Just be here for 30 seconds or so. Wonderful. We're going to roll over onto our backs now as we come into double leg reclining twist. So it could be good to have your bolster or your cushion or your pillow, maybe you have close by towards your legs. So that gives your legs a lovely bit of support as they roll over. So we'll just bring the knees into the chest as much as you can. You can hear my blocked up nose. So just gently in, and then bring your arms out wide. T-shaped position, palms up. And just take your right hand and place that on the side of the left leg. Or don't worry, you can keep your arms out if you prefer. Keep the left shoulder heavy, that's really important. And then just allow your legs to rest on that bolster. If you feel like the top leg is slipping a bit, it can be useful to place the hand on the outside of the left leg. Just keep that left shoulder heavy. And just roll your head to the left. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. So you're just allowing that left side to just relax. It doesn't need to grip. It doesn't need to support you. It doesn't need to hold you. You have the bolster there for support. Just gently bring your legs back into the chest. If you're bringing your bolster around the other side, just drop your feet down to the floor just to support your back. Take the bolster to the side if you need it. And bring the knees into the chest and just turn your hips, your body, so that you've got the left thigh and the knees on top of each other, the left thighs and the left leg and the feet resting on the bolster. Keep that right shoulder heavy on the floor. Just roll your head to the right. Again, if you need to, or you just feel like it's more comfortable, just bring the left hand on outside of the leg, or you could even hook it underneath the knee. But you're not pushing, you're just finding the place that feels right for you. Again, just letting that right side know that it's okay to just drop, that it's okay to just let go. The right hip, the right ribs, the right QL, the right shoulder, everything's allowed to just, doesn't need to support you. And just notice how this side feels. You're not judging, you're not criticizing. Each side has its own story to tell and its own trauma. So just checking in with how this side feels. Just being aware. And roll your head back to the middle, release your arm, and just bring your feet down. And just neutralize the spine once again. So just bring the knees into the chest, gently hug them. Maybe that's enough for you just to hug. Maybe you do a little rock side to side. And then if it's comfortable, I'm going to curl up into a little ball. So just bring your head and shoulders off. Feel that nice stretch in the upper part of the spine and the back. Don't force it. Just see where your body's happy to go. And then roll your head down. Bring your legs down. So we're going to come into Shavasana now. So it might be useful to have your bolster or cushion underneath the lower back. If you don't have those, just bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees drop out. And that should take the weight out of your lower back. So otherwise, if you're happy, just stretch out the legs, arm legs apart a little bit. Just bring your arms slightly away from the body and like in a mini star-shaped position. And take a nice deep breath in. And if you want a blanket, grab that now. And exhale. And and everything go. Deep breath in, slow, long breath out. There's nothing you need to do. There's no way you need to get to. And there's not even a particular state of mind or body to be in. Just simply to just allow yourself to be for the next 2 or 3 minutes. And you can stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. That's it from me. I hope that you enjoyed this session and I hope your back feels good for it. If you like what you see and you like my style, click subscribe and I bring out a fresh Yin Yoga session every other week. 1 week is gentle Pilates or sometimes intermediate, and 1 week is yoga. So check those out if you'd like to and hit subscribe. Otherwise, see you again another day. Namaste.